USA and Mexico on a collision course next month. The U.S. prepared with Brazil. Mexico prepares with Argentina, which you can see right after we're done with here at Gillette Stadium. There are the Brazilians. Only have lost once to the United States in 17 matchups. And the United States, this is bigger than a friendly because of what lies ahead.
In their own World Cup, when they almost drowned in their own tears, it seemed to me. Here's William. Strong run from him. Oh, and he's hit the post. He's come out again. Holt, 1-0. Him again. Brazil ahead within 9 minutes. Well, Brad Guzan, I think, thought that that cross was drifting out of play. Instead, it hit the post and came out to Hulk, who buried it.
But Jurgen Klinsmann said 3 years ago in D.C. before the Brazil friendly, they are the best team to assess your players at the highest level. That is the second time in the first 9 minutes, Williams blown right by Bedoya.
Here's Jeff Cameron. Nice little flick. Yedlin's pace got in there. Altidore! Oh, it's a terrific attack from the USA, and it deserved better.
But look at the movement he has. He realizes Jeff Cameron steps forward, so now he makes an overlapping run on the inside. That's great recognition. So now he's got to time his runs. Now he's got to be a little bit more creative with his runs. Those are the little things Klinsmann wants to watch tonight.
Here's Douglas Costa. He might have the problem bleeding from the mouth, but it isn't stopping him. Not yet. He doesn't get hold of the shot. Guzan's glad about that.
Just not fair.
Rather been forgotten about. It's midfield or nothing. Yedlin. Zardes waiting in the middle. Altidore too. Can Yedlin find an outfield? Bradley arriving late. That's good from the USA. It deserves some end product. Lucas Lima. Look at the space out here for Marcelo. Whoa, got hold of that. Strong hands. Brad Guzan. He can hit them. William, lovely ball off the outside of the foot. Lucas Lima. Fabinho. Nearly fell for Douglas Costa. Didn't quite. Marcelo's in there this time. He still got it. He still got it. And then Guzan to the rescue for the US. But they fancy this big time, Brazil. Now Paris Saint-Germain. Look at that for a pass. How about that? Cameron was out of position. Neymar behind him of all people. Goes down. Penalty. And he got there via the fingertips of Guzan, who's beating the turf almost in frustration because he nearly saved that. Goal number 45 in a Brazil shirt for Neymar. The Brazilians are able to break it all up. Let's look at Lucas Moura here. And there might be something by way of the third goal, and yes, there is. Rafinha, almost with his first touch, has scored for Brazil. 3-0.
Great turn to get Marcelo turned the other way, but he makes the wrong decision trying to play Michael Bradley. Late touch from Bobby Wood, and now you're off to the races. Now look at your two center backs. Alvarado, Orozco, are you organizing your back line? Danny Williams can't get any pressure on the ball. And then this is just something special from Rafinha.
Yeah, his quick feet did it at the end there, didn't it?
But in the grand scheme of things, the Belgiums, Colombias, Brazils of the world, that's who you need to beat.
A dissolving defense there. Moura through to Neymar. He surely won't mess it up. He doesn't usually. He hasn't. Neymar, his second of the night. And the USA here are being taken apart.
And a sour taste that's going to remain in their mouths for a month before this Mexico game, October 10th. Look at how easy it is for the United States to lose their markers, to lose possession in the midfield, and then just have 3, 4, 5 yellow shirts running around. Look at how easy that is for Neymar. It's one cut, no defender around him.
The USA literally chasing shadows, it seems, at the moment. There could be even another goal here. Rafinha! Oh, well, it should have been another goal. In the end, it wasn't. Now Williams. Good so far here from the US. Diskerud to cut it back. And here is a wonderful opportunity for Mix Diskerud. And he got the clearance right as well. Now Diskerud. And when the US have got possession, they've too often tended to squander it. They've been easily pressed off the ball. And it's a horrible mistake by Alvarado. Firmino! And Guzan to the rescue. Oh, and a very, very relieved Alvarado, who stops with his hands on his knees.
Because of them not getting to the Gold Cup final against Mexico. And then this performance tonight.
Danny Williams, oh, what about that? What about that for a hit right at the end of the night to retrieve something? Now that was an absolute tracer bullet from Danny Williams. My goodness me.
Ball's in behind, trying to give his two center backs some defensive cover in front. How about this technique? Touch it in front, have a hit. A perfect hit from Danny Williams to get something out of the game tonight.
Goalkeeper got his fingers to that. There's no way he was going to stop it. 4-1 to Brazil, 2 for Neymar. Dunga's side looked pretty special at times. They have such pace and power and skill, and the USA couldn't really live with them.